I'm Bradman.
Bradman.
I told you both a while ago that the Angry Video Game Nerd had lots of multi-parters.
Yep.
And I figured we'd go ahead and start with the Batman video games, part 1.
Okay.
We'll start there, and then we can work our way through the Castlevania and all the other litany of fun things.
Yes.
I like to use my big words, Dan.
That's right.
So, without any further ado...
Indeed. Yeah.
Back from 13 years ago.
Woo.
Think it was still Screw Attack at that point? Son of a...
What? Okay.
It's copyrighted now, so...
Alright, let's dig into a pile of bad shit. As you can see, I'm all ready. Because in order to play bad Batman games and do them justice, you gotta be Batman.
Let's start with Batman the Caped Crusader for the Commodore 64. This game came out a year before the Tim Burton movie, which makes it the only game...
That's a floppy disk.
choice to fight against the Penguin or the Joker, but both games...
What about both?
Really
At the same time.
He must first conquer the computer.
I guess they were trying to make it look like a comic book, but it's just awkward.
Ugh.
The first enemies you encounter are what I think are toy airplanes and gargoyles, or bats, which take shits on you. Yeah, if you look close enough, you can see the little shit bombs dropping out of their asses. The control is weird. As you can see, the instruction manual explains it. To do different punches and kicks, you have to hold the joystick in a certain direction while hitting the button. It's also ridiculous trying to hit anybody. You have to be like a step away. And no matter how many times you hit somebody, they don't die.
Shawn Michaels super kick. Super kick. Super kick. Super...
There's also this annoying menu screen that keeps popping up. It took me a while to figure out that I activate this thing by pressing down in the button. So I get to this menu by total accident, and I don't know what to do here. What is all this shit? Restart game? Who the fuck's talking about restarting? Oh, the keyboard.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's another thing about the Commodore. It only works when it feels like it.
Well, anyway, the game sucked. Gotta give it the Batman punishment. I'm Batman.
Next is the one which most people know.
Now.
Yes.
You played this.
Yes.
You, of course, yes. This is regarded as one of the most difficult, but one of the funnest games on the Nintendo.
Overall, when it comes to games,
I think Ninja Gaiden is like the hardest.
Yeah.
He does those too.
And this is one of them. The graphics are dark and stylish, just like the movie it represents, and the music is kick-ass. The gameplay is addicting. You have a punch and a variety of bat weapons. You have a Ninja Gaiden style wall jump, which is something you really got to get used to because as the game progresses, it gets trickier and trickier. There's this one part which I swear you have no choice but to get hit by these spinning gears. Getting up to the Joker takes a lot of patience, and if you actually beat him, you deserve a medal.
Right.
A good game for the NES library.
Never even got close.
But a hard son of a bitch. Next up, Batman Returns on Super Nintendo. With the release of the movie sequel,
Oh, no.
more games came along the cash.
I'm thinking Batman and Robin.
This
Or
one's
Batman
awesome.
Forever, I'm sorry.
Just a good old arcade
Yeah, this is a good one.
It's mind-numbing and redundant, but satisfying as hell.
She could slam, yeah.
There are many versions of Batman Returns, and here's one on Sega CD.
Here's one on DVD and Blu-ray.
Graphics for the time, like the cinematic
Jesus.
shot of Batman behind the wheel.
That's pretty different for the time.
Oh, yeah.
To tell you the
Spy
truth,
Hunter.
I never
You go like this, and then the weapon fires that way too.
And the Bat semi-truck comes in, you get up in there and reload.
Same thing with Knight Rider.
It's
Yeah.
about Batman Returns for the Atari Lynx.
Don't worry.
A lot of these early handheld
I never
consoles
played
had
the
the
Lynx.
same
I had one, but it never
See the
worked.
screen, you gotta tilt it at the right angle. So this isn't gonna be easy to play. Anyway, you're just going around punching people. It's
Turn
pretty
the lights off.
self-explanatory. But God damn,
Bam,
is it
bam,
hard.
bam, bam.
I'm getting hit by dynamite, and I can barely see where it's coming from. And there doesn't seem to be any kind of jump attack.
Trying to hold back these punches for so long.
Well, this one gets the official bat stamp of shit. On to the next game, but first, gotta tell them I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
The Adventures of Batman, Robin on Super Nintendo.
Not this one.
Yeah, of course they
This
had
is another
a
good
Batman game based off of every Batman.
Never beat it
movie.
because I got to the.
But they also had to do one based off the animated series.
I think the roller coaster. Yeah, because you fight the toy, the Nutcracker here, and then you go to the roller coaster, and I never could get past it.
Everybody in your way. But then there comes times when you need a little bit of problem solving to figure out what to do. Sometimes it gets kind of annoying, like this part. How the hell was I supposed to know I can't jump on the roller coaster? But in conclusion,
I think you
They
just.
tell you when you get in the roller coaster, keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle all the time.
That's
Make sure
true.
you Wait, stop.
That's the one.
And
That's the one.
thank you for coming to the park.
because this game is Triceratops testicles. Since it's side-scrolling, driving, and doing everything they already done, my guess is that they were attempting something a little different with this game. But as soon as it begins, you'll notice it bears an uncanny resemblance to Mortal Kombat. It's literally the same control scheme with all the same moves. Being that it was also made by Acclaim, it makes you wonder why they would repackage a fighting game into a Batman game. I almost expect to see Batman rip someone's spinal cord out.
That's
This kind of
great.
fighting style just doesn't work for a platforming side scroller like this. It just slows things down.
All your voiceovers instead of finishing them.
Yeah.
Swear to me!
I just thought of this. Unless they do this like encounters like with Pokemon, and then it becomes an actual fighter.
Yeah.
And if you beat the opponent, you depending on what level opponent, it could be like a grunt or like mid-level boss.
Yeah.
You get X amount of experience, and you can level up. And God,
Yeah.
Don't wait for them to get back up again. You hit them
Get up,
again,
bitch.
It just goes on and on and on.
lunatic, yeah.
It's also real annoying that up is jump, whereas there's plenty of buttons to choose from. But that's only the beginning to how atrociously ass this fuckfest is. Within the first minute or two, you come to a wall, which is pretty much a dead end. You can't do jack shit. So you figure, okay, I probably gotta go up there. So you try jumping all around, but it's useless.
Get out your seat and jump
Try
around.
Every possible combination
Jump
of
up
buttons
and get down.
and select shoots this wire at your crotch.
Boy!
Right? The select button? But this wire or grappling hook, whatever, it doesn't latch on to anything. Almost as if it's just for show. At first I thought that you just need to stand in the right spot, but no matter where I go, nothing happens.
Close your eyes.
Oh, shit! Get up there! This is fucking bullshit! You think to shoot up, you just press up, but no, it jumps! Sometimes I get it to work by pure luck until I found out that, okay, this is how it works. To shoot up, you press select and up in a very specific way. You have to press select slightly before you press jump. If you do it correctly, it shoots the grappling hook straight up in the air. But if you press them both at the same time, you just jump. That's a good reason why the jump button should not be up. Why can't it be one of the fucking buttons? Having the fucking up button jump is fucking fucked up. If this aimed your grappling hook and this jumped, then it'll be fine. But no, they gotta be the same button. And on top of that, you have to be standing in the correct spot. And this spot is very precise. You think all that mattered is if you were under the hole.
Batman,
But
that's
no,
my
it's
spot.
like exact. This one pixel
I call
spot.
eternal
You gotta be
dibs.
right on the mark. So you just lumber all around, trying to figure out where to go. And whenever you access a new part of the game, it says, hold on. Hold on for what? It has to fucking load? It's also interesting to note that you have the option of playing as Robin. Who would do that?
Tink, tink, tink.
Who would do that?
To rescue all the security guards. When you untie them, they do this melodramatic sort of pose, like, yay, I'm free! The villains are all stock. It's just guys in flashy suits and guys with chainsaws. Oh, look at that chainsaw to the dick. Why does it take so long to kill people?
Oh, come on, don't hurt Charlie.
He bit me!
The old Al Bundy.
Everything's so dark you can never tell where there's a door. Then you walk back and look for one of those spots where you can use your grappling dick. See, right there, that was just a lucky guess. Another problem is the fucking foreground keeps blocking me. It's like, get that shit out of the way, I can't see what I'm doing. Rather have a diarrhea dog take a lava dump all over the screen. And just when you thought you had the controls all figured out, you come to this part where you need to jump down.
Into the sewer.
You expect to be able to just simply push
Come on,
down.
dude, it's tubular down here.
But oh, that's right. There's no fucking
got
jump
pizza.
button. That would be pretty impressive to be able to press down.
Batman's got 5 seconds.
Well, anyway, you try every combination imaginable, and guess what?
Select and down.
And R. Yeah, R.
R.
That's not even one of the main buttons. Why R? And again,
Because it
the R
releases
button
the trap door.
slightly before you press
It's a
R.
trap.
And sometimes there isn't even a hole to tell you where you're able to do that.
Say,
Why
how?
is everything so cryptic?
Hate you.
This is fucked beyond belief. It's like the controls in this game are like something you do for a cheat code, not a basic move that you have to do in order to play the game. Why'd they program it in such an asinine, ball-brained, cockamamie, ridiculous fashion? It's like, geez, there's 4 buttons right in the front of the controller. Like, that's not enough to work with? Instead, they have to, like, program it, like, all into, like, weird kind of crazy...
Well, first you have to
button
unscrew the
combinations.
second and third screws on the
What were they
back.
thinking? It's like up is jump, select for the grappling hook. Select shouldn't even be part of the game. Select should be like for the menus or something. I mean, jeez, like were they trying to just ruin this game? Just flat out just fuck it up? Well, they did. Batman Forever, it sucked back then, and it sucks forever. Batman. That's it. That's all the shitty Batman games I can take. It's over. Batman! Batman, you wanna play a really shitty Nintendo game, Batman? What about that Return of the Joker and then Federal Saving System, Batman? I'm not really Batman, though. You're not Batman! Batman, you're Batman! I'm Batman! Come on, Batman, let's play!
Alright, fine.
I'm not playing any more shitty Batman games.
This is a Joker game. Ah! The acid.
13 years ago, Dan.
Will the Bat Nerd escape the Joker? What bad games does he have up his sleeve? Tune in next episode. Same
That time.
Same Brad channel.